much intel on your new guys.
No, that's a good part. Yeah, it's good to get him back, and you know, played really well for us last year. So obviously we like the player. We know what the player can do, and he knows our team and our system. So it's great.
I'm sure when his name comes up, because of all that, it gets you a little more excited because you know him and you know what to expect.
Yeah, no, exactly. He was a big part of our group last year. We had success with him, and good hockey player. And again, he knows what we expect from him as coaches, and he knows his teammates. So it's an easy fit.
What do you expect from him? What do you want? What has he brought here to do?
You know what he's done here.
Well,
You've seen it. He was here from the trade deadline last year, and he played his role. He plays a fourth line role. He kills penalties. He's fast. He's an aggressive little guy, and we like everything he brought. And what he did last year was excellent, and we expect the same this year.
How much does he help? We know you like an aggressive forecheck. How much does he help in that cause?
Yeah, no, he's fast. He's quick, and he finishes checks. So he's exactly the type of player we like, and he does a good job. So I like I said, I expect our team to play like that. But he knows his role in the fourth line, and he's a safe player that plays pretty well. And when you talk about playing those type of players, fourth line type of players, you want them to be forechecking. You don't want them defending all the time, and I think that's what he brings to the line.
I was just talking to Ben Harper. What have you seen from his attitude since transitioning to the 7D role?
Yeah, he understands. I mean, that's part of the game, and when your team gets better, things happen. And Ben's come a long way this year. He come from being in Hartford, not getting much respect around, and then coming up here and playing 15 or 17 games in a row, I can't remember the number, and played well and played solid hockey. But, he understands it, and he's been a veteran, and he's been a good soldier. So far, so good. Just keep working hard. When you get your opportunity again, he'll take advantage of it.
Gerard, question from the Winnipeg folks here, just about Jacob. We obviously watched him for a number of years in Winnipeg, but to kind of see where he is now, maybe just describe the evolution of Jacob Trouba and what you've seen this season, especially from him.
Yeah, no, Jacob, since I had him for a year and a half, he's been a leader, obviously. He's been a character guy in our locker room. He's been a physical presence, and he brings offense too. So he brings a complete game for us every night. And that's the thing, his consistency most nights is real good. So we like what he brings to the table, and when we named him captain, it was a big piece of our group. And like I said, I was here a year, we didn't have a captain, and at the end of that year we sat down with the leadership group and management, and he was the obvious choice. There's some good other choices, but he was the guy that you felt was our captain.
The hits, of course, make the highlight reels at times. I mean, have you seen a step up in the physical play from him this year, or?
No, I mean, I seen it last year too, but I mean, this year it seemed to happen all in bunches. The Calgary game, and then earlier in the year when our team wasn't playing that well, he had a fight, and then he threw his helmet, and his intensity. So little things like that wake your team up sometime, and we didn't make a big deal of it at the time, but obviously since that time the team's gone pretty well.
Sure, you said he was the obvious choice. Why is that?
Well, no, the players decide on your captain. It really does. And it wasn't about me or Chris Drury or the management. It's about when we seen the year how it went, and when the guys had their team meetings, who was the leader of those meetings and stuff like that, and on the ice. So that's why I made the obvious choice. I mean, Chris Kreider was a great choice too. There's other good people, great choices. But the players decide who the captain is at the end of the day.